One more time. Let your chin float down to your chest. And then roll your head over to your shoulder. Back down to center. Other side. Back to center. Do that again. Remember to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Float your head up, hands on your hips. Hips around in nice, generous circles. And then the other direction.
Dave, in case you're interested, there's a couple people who aren't muted, and when they make a noise, the picture switches over to them.
Yeah, you're not muted, so that means you're not in group mode. Put one foot in front, let that arm just relax and hang loose, and then roll that shoulder. And then the other direction. And switch feet, switch shoulders. Other direction. Feet back under your hips. Stretch both arms out nice and wide. And then take one hand all the way across to the other side, stretching your shoulder blade as far from your spine as you can. And then nice big open. And stretch the other way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. And then leave your arms stretched out. Gently sink your knees. And as you lift the knees, sink the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. And then reach up like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And relax. Breathe in as you reach up. Out as you relax. Once more on each side. And then feet a little bit wider than your hips and clean the countertop. Wiping off one side and then the other. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then the other direction. And then make that vertical instead of horizontal. Circling off one side and then the other. Keep working with the breath. And then the other direction. Bring your hands back to the center. Now shift most of your weight into your right foot and twist around nice and as deeply as you can comfortably go. And then shift most of your weight into your left foot and twist. Breathe in as you shift, out as you twist. Once more on each side. Now, most of your weight into your right foot, but twist to the left. Breathe in as you shift, out as you twist. Once more on each side. Back to the center, 1 foot in front, hands about as wide as a basketball, like you're spinning a big wheel. Allowing the body to gently rock forward, gently rock back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reverse the hands, go the other way. Smoothly as you can, switch feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then reverse directions. And then feet under your hips, gather twice. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again. Lift and settle, hug a big tree. Play guitar. Let both hands circle around. Bring one heel forward, setting just the heel ever so gently on the earth. As you circle down, switch feet and settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now add a little angle to your guitar, heading off to the left and then off to the right. One more time each side. Now keep it going, but switch the hands in the other direction. Going up and around, floating up to the guitar. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. And feet under your hips, gather twice. Lift and settle, hug the tree. The white crane spreads her wings. Roll your arms around. Float your toes forward as you float your hands up and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, instead of just shuffling in place, if you have room, take a little step forward. I can only do about 2, maybe 3, or I'll trip over my camera. And then stepping back the same way. The front toes slide back slightly into the crane stance. One more time. Moving back forward if you have space. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then moving back. And feet under your hips, gather twice. Lift and settle. Hug a big tree. Old Man Young's Wild Horse. Roll your arms around, hold the ball. Right foot forward. Float both hands, one up, one down. Gently glide back and do it on the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make the step back as deliberate as you make the step forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you're trying to move your feet as consciously as possible. Find the earth as deliberately and intentfully as you can. One more time. Both sides. Feet under your hips, gather. Did you know it's National Nutty Fudge Day? Lift and settle. Hug a tree. Now take your, let's say that's my left hand, so be your right hand, swing it over, reach out, grab a chunk of nutty fudge, step back to the side and give that to your little monkey. We're going to do twos. Another monkey, another chunk of fudge, and feed. Now take the hand that's in front of your chest and swing it around. Repeat that. Another monkey, another chunk of fudge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do it again. Take that hand, float it around, grab another piece of fudge. Feed the little monkey. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again. One more time on each side. And back to center. Gather twice. Now, brush knee. Take your right hand, my right hand, your left hand probably, and your other foot forward and push. Now, slide and push. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet under your hips, gather twice. Now let's see if we can fit all those into a sequence without me tripping over my camera. This is Olga and Young's Wild Horse. Take small steps, a little half step, wide crane. Float your arms around, a little stretch forward, brush knee, a little half step, play guitar. I think I have room to do 1, 2, push the monkey. And then gather the ball and start with the other foot. Wild horse. White crane. Brush knee. Play guitar. Push the monkey twice. Once. Twice. Do the whole thing on the other side. Wild horse, white crane, brush knee, play guitar, feed the monkey twice, once, twice, one more time, other side, wild horse, white crane. Brush knee. Play guitar. Feed the monkey twice. Once. Twice. Feet under your hips. Gather. Now, grandmother feeds the chickens. Circle both hands over the top. They come up by your right shoulder. Take your left foot, point it right up to the left. Your right, I assume. And then both hands float down over the top. They come up by your shoulder and step out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if you have the room, instead of stepping straight to the side, step forward at a slight angle. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then moving back. And let's do that again. Moving forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. And then back. Feet into your hips. Gather twice. Now swing both hands over to your left side and let them go sweeping across. And then your right hand will circle around, down and up, and come up right alongside your head. And then the other direction, sweep, and your left hand will float up right alongside your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, sweep to the left, step forward to the left foot. You could do it the other way. We'll do it this way this time. Switch feet. This is called sweep away the clouds and reveal the sun. Now, feet right under your hips. Sweep. Now we'll do it with the opposite foot forward. So, sweep, and the other foot steps forward. Oh. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time on each side. And gather. Chop your fists. Both hands circle down. Left foot, my left foot, your right foot. Hand comes out. The other hand gently finds your forearm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now add a little angle to that. So instead of going straight toward the camera, I'm going off toward the room. Swing your hands over to the other corner and chop your fist. Swing to the corner and chop. One more time on each side. Feet under your hips, gather. Now, circle both hands up and around. You're going to come right up the center together, and then your right hand is going to keep on going, and your left hand is going to kind of fall behind as the right hand makes this big arch chopping motion out to the side. Circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. The tiger leaps out from the tall grass. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now match the hand and the foot. Right hand, right foot. Step back as you circle. forward as you leap out. Ideally, when you do this, you want to add this kind of wind the torso up and unwind with the leap. You know, that's a little too complicated. Don't worry about it. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Gather. Lift and settle. Hug the big tree. Now sink your hands down about hip high. Make a loop around off. And then circle around, make a loop off to the other side. Breathe in as you go to the back. Out as you go forward. Circle. Right foot, sweep to the right. Stepping forward. We'll just do a couple steps. Looking for the snake in the tall grass. It's probably why the tiger leaped out of the tall grass. Now stepping back. One more. And then back forward, back forward. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That's kind of funny. And then stepping back. And gather. Needle to the bottom of the sea. Left hand floats around. Right toes forward. Stab. Dive. Breathe in. Shuffle back. Shuffle forward. Breathe out. One more time. Gather. Lift and settle. Hug the big tree. Now take your left fingers and put them on your right wrist. Circle that hand around. It's going to come up right beside your face and then go pushing off to one side. Switch. Sweep. Roll. Push. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now with the hands, circle, take your left foot and step right to the left. Probably your right. Still not used to this. I say right and move left thing. Oh well. You figured it out, right? And if you get it wrong, don't worry about it. It's not important. And if I get it wrong, don't worry about it. It's not important. This is old man's son ties his coat lazily. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if you're not on a carpet, where you have to be careful about catching your toes, you can add a little scooch to this. So I do a little step and then my back foot slides forward a little bit. Breathe in, step, and scooch. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more on each side. Feet under your hips. Gather. Lift and settle. Hug the big tree. Cloud hands. Take your right hand, float it over to the left, and then both hands go floating across. Left foot takes a little step, you float back. Right foot takes a little step. Left foot. Let your right hand float into the hook, single whip. Let that left hand go over the top, not once, both hands, big whippy circle. Hook, single whip, left hand floats around, stepping to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. Hook, single whip, right hand, both hands. Hook, single whip, cloud hands again. Right hand around, stepping to the right. Breathe in, breathe out. Hook, single whip. Hook, single whip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hook, single whip, big circles. Hook, single whip. Feet back under your hips. Gather. Just once. Let your hands settle down so they're about even with your hip bones. Breathe in as you open your hands. Breathe out as you bring them back fairly close together, not quite touching. This is earth breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a nice full breath. As you let it go, allow your shoulders to just relax. Earth is the element of calm, quiet, stability, centeredness. Always good to come back to earth in difficult times. One more deep breath. And let your hands gently fold over the space just below your belly button. Take one more. Nice, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.